N-E-R-A-T. The rat hand sign is made by extending the right index and middle fingers. The other hand grasps these fingers, with the left index finger placed on top and the left thumb resting on the outside. The rat hand seal, commonly used for nature transformation, is a key technique of the Nara clan. It is essential for their Shadow Imitation techniques. Shikamaru Nara uses the rat seal to activate his Shadow Possession Jutsu. This technique extends his shadow over a wide area to reach far-off targets. When his shadow connects with a target, the victim is forced to mimic Shikamaru's movements. The rat seal can also be used repeatedly in a short time, as it draws on the user's chakra reserves. USHI-OX. To make the ox hand sign, a shinobi extends all their fingers and crosses them, keeping the thumbs out. The left hand should face outward, while the right hand faces inward. The left ring and middle fingers are then placed on the right hand, so the other fingers form the shape of bull's horns. Both forearms must also be parallel to the ground. The ox hand seal requires significant practice, as it can be harder to perform quickly compared to other seals due to its awkward positioning. Unlike seals used in nature releases, the ox seal is primarily associated with fire release techniques, especially among the Uchiha clan. Sasuke and Itachi frequently use the ox seal for their fire-based jutsu, making it one of their signature techniques. It is also the fourth seal in the 6-step process for executing the Phoenix Sage fire technique. While the Uchiha clan heavily relies on the ox seal, many non-Uchiha shinobi have also mastered its application. Tora, tiger. Tiger is one of the simplest hand signs to do. The shinobi clasps their hands, interlocking the fingers. The forearms stay parallel to the ground, and the left and right index and middle fingers are raised together. Tiger is the starting hand sign for all Fire and Earth releases, so it's used a lot throughout the Naruto anime. Sasuke frequently uses the tiger hand sign for fire-style jutsu. This seal helps him generate chakra deep in his stomach, which he then heats up and releases from his mouth as bright flames. These fire attacks are powerful weapons, and some shinobi take them further by adding items like explosive tags or gunpowder, making the attacks even more destructive. The tiger hand sign is widely used in the Land of Fire and the Hidden Leaf Village, with the Sarutobi and Uchiha clans being especially skilled in its application. One of the most powerful fire-style jutsu involving the tiger seal is Amaterasu, which Itachi famously used during his battle with Sasuke. Uesagi, Hare. The Hare hand sign is made by forming a finger gun with the left hand and sliding it into the right hand, leaving the pinky extended. This sign is used for various techniques and is a key part of Kakashi's Chidori Jutsu. It's the second of 3 hand signs needed to perform Chidori, a powerful lightning-based jutsu. The technique gathers a large amount of chakra in the user's hand, converting it into electrical energy before releasing it. Chidori is extremely dangerous and is classified as an assassination technique due to its destructive power. However, it can also be used to incapacitate an enemy with an electric shock if handled with extreme care. Kakashi eventually perfects Chidori and passes it on to his student, Sasuke, who makes it his signature move. Titsu, Dragon. The dragon hand sign is difficult to perform and requires significant practice to master because the finger positioning can be uncomfortable. To form the dragon sign, a shinobi interlocks their fingers with the pinkies pointed downward, touching at the tips, while the thumbs are crossed and held above the interlocked fingers. Unlike many other hand signs, dragon isn't used for nature transformation jutsu by itself. However, when combined with a nature transformation jutsu, it creates a dragon-shaped manifestation made from a specific natural element. For instance, when used with fire jutsu, it summons a dragon made of fire. While it's impressive, the dragon hand sign is not very practical due to the high energy needed and the awkward hand movements required. However, it's still highly respected. Who wouldn't want to create a dragon out of fire or water to attack enemies? This is why powerful shinobi like Kakashi, Zabuza, Tobirama, and Itachi often use the dragon hand sign in their techniques, Mi Snake. The snake hand sign is one of the easiest for a shinobi to perform because it only requires interlocking the hands. The hands are kept perpendicular to the ground, with the forearms parallel. Snake is used in many jutsu, including lightning, earth, and wood releases, making it one of the most common hand signs used by shinobi. When combined with wood release, snake turns the user's chakra into a source of life, which can be used to create trees, flowers, seeds, and even entire forests. In lightning release, snake helps raise the chakra's vibrational frequency to create electricity. Because it's used in wood, earth, and lightning releases, shinobi like Hiruzen, Hashirama, Kakashi, Sasuke, and others often use it. Yamato, in particular, is skilled at using snake in his wood style, transformation. Snake is also used in Shadow Clone Jutsu, showcasing its versatility in a variety of techniques. Uma, horse. The horse hand sign can be a bit tricky to perform, but it's important for many techniques, so many shinobi learn to master it. To do the horse sign, a shinobi must connect the tips of their index fingers while interlocking the rest of their fingers at the knuckles. The right index finger should always be on top, and the palms face inward. This requires practice and skill to get it right. Horse is crucial for breaking illusions created by genjutsu. While this is a valuable ability, it's not the only use for the sign. Sasuke and others use horse to perform the fire release. Great Fireball Technique. This technique gathers a large amount of chakra inside the body, which is then converted into fire and released through the mouth. The Great Fireball can appear as a stream of fire or a giant fiery orb, both of which burn everything in their path and can seriously harm a target. While the Uchiha clan is the main group to use this technique in the manga, other characters outside the clan have been seen using it in the anime. Hitsuji, Ram. The Ram hand sign is made by sticking the left and right index and middle fingers together, pointing upwards. The right fingers are positioned about 2 centimeters below the left, while the left ring and pinky fingers overlap the right hand, which is tucked into the palm. Ram is one of the most commonly used hand signs in the series. Naruto, in particular, uses it often to perform his multi-shadow clone jutsu. As the name suggests, Shadow Clone creates exact copies of the user, which can be used for support or to perform combined attacks. Unlike other clones in the series, these aren't illusions and can physically attack. Naruto divides his chakra evenly among the clones, giving each one a portion of his power. They can perform their own techniques, including creating more clones through Shadow Clone Jutsu, which increases their numbers. Naruto isn't the only one to use Ram, as it's also used in various other jutsu. For example, Tobirama Senju, the creator of the technique, uses it often. Saru, monkey. Monkey is a relatively simple hand sign to perform. The user places their palms together, keeping them parallel to the ground, then slides their right pinky between their left thumb and index finger. This hand sign is easy to do, which makes it useful in many jutsu. For example, Sasuke uses it to channel his Chidori, a technique he uses frequently. While monkey is most commonly seen in Sasuke's signature move, it's not exclusive to him. Zabuza's water dragon technique also requires the monkey hand sign, and it's often the second sign used in water release techniques. Additionally, monkey is needed for the summoning technique, where it's the fourth of 5 hand signs. So, it gets a lot of use throughout the series. Tori, bird. Bird, also known as the rooster, is made by connecting the middle and pinky fingers, while the ring and index fingers cross over each other. The thumbs are pressed together at the tips, creating a triangle shape. This hand sign is used in wind release techniques, allowing the user to perform various wind-based jutsu. Bird needs to be performed quickly, which makes it difficult to master. Naruto uses the bird sign whenever he performs Rasengan, which creates a spinning ball of chakra in his palm that can be used as a weapon. He is one of the few shinobi who can master Rasengan, which starts as a close-range move, and, for some, can even become a projectile. Additionally, using bird in different wind chakra techniques helps channel the energy into weapons, making them even more dangerous. Inu, dog. Dog is one of the easiest hand signs to perform, requiring only the left palm to be placed on top of the right fist. It is used in nature transformation techniques, particularly for water release. People from Kirigakure, the mist village, like Kisame and Zabuza, often use dog for their water release techniques in the anime. Dog is also commonly used by the Yuki clan to perform ice release, which combines wind and water to create ice. While it might not seem very powerful, ice release can counter fire-based attacks and do much more. For example, Haku creates the evil mirrors technique, where ice mirrors attack a target at high speed. Boar, also known as pig, is performed by forming a partial fist and pressing the palms together, with the fist pointing toward the ground and the forearms parallel. While it's not the most comfortable hand sign, Boar is essential for any basic nature transformation technique. Most shinobi learn it early in their training, and it's used frequently throughout the anime. Boar is also required for summoning jutsu. It's one of the first signs shown in the series when Jiraiya, a member of the legendary Sannin, uses it to summon toads. To perform a summoning, a shinobi must also offer a blood sacrifice, usually by biting the tip of their thumb. Additionally, a blood contract must be signed with a species beforehand, or nothing will be summoned. Interestingly, if a summoning is attempted without a contract, the person is sent to the location of the creature. When done correctly, the user's chakra is used to form the summoned animal, with the amount of chakra determining its size. Alright, that's all for this episode. If you want me to make a video about any other anime or a specific character, just leave a comment below.